Wow, so this is it. This is why, Sophia has been doing this because she actually know what's up. She know what's up. Anyway, Davido's father has finally reviewed it all, my people. But despite reviewing it, guys, I still have a lot to talk about, to kind of say, okay, they should be very, very careful for this Sophia they are seeing because Sophia can do and undo. At this point, it's just so obvious that she's not happy, and an angry man can do anything. So even though her plans has failed because a lot of people have exposed her, and everyone is also seeing how she's behaving, that she's not okay right now because of Davido, you understand, because this is not what she planned for herself. She planned by now, she will have been the one following him back to back anywhere he's going for show. But reverse is not the case. It did not work out for her. So guys, I know that you all cannot wait to see this one. Shall you see this one? Shall you see this Sophia? Hey, even though why fans were all arguing on this very particular issue, I say, well, I don't even want to talk much. Let me just see how everything will finally unveil itself. So when the video father finally comes to review everything today, I watched this very particular interview where he said, based on Imade's DNA, they have already done a test. So guys, according to them, when Sophia brought her own, they cross-check it, it was okay. The result came out that Davido was the father of Imade. So immediately she brought her own. They had to go to the hospital. They took Imade to hospital. They did their own, and according to him, everything also came out showing that truly Davido is her father. You understand? So because of what is happening and because of the kind of pressure fans are putting on them, they say, okay, this time around, they need to be transparent. You understand? And that is why Davido's father volunteered himself to go run this very particular one. They finally review. Since the result is like this, the Adeleke family should be very, very careful. Not just being careful, they should also be ready because anything can come out. Like Sophia is ready to do anything, and they should be very, very vigilant in some of the things she's doing, because now that it's confirmed that Davido is the father of Imade, she can always use Imade to achieve anything she wants to, because she's her daughter. She can easily convince her to do, even if she don't want to do, she can easily convince her, because she knows fully well that the door is always open for Imade anytime she wants to come see her father, anytime she wants to come be with the grandfather, in fact to be with the whole Adeleke's family at large. She knows fully well that the door is always open. They are not going to stop her from coming to her father's house. They are not going to stop her from being there like other children, or maybe kind of spending holidays and all of those stuff. They are not going to stop her, but what they need to do is for them to be very, very careful, because while coming, anything can happen. Just like I said, it's very easy to convince her. She's just a baby. Yes, 11 years old is not that adult like that. You say, okay, she have had her own mind that okay, her mother might say, Imade, take this thing and do it like this. And if she notice or find out that what her mother says she should do is not good, it could be harmful, it could, kind of result to anything. She'll use her brain as an adult, for instance, and say, okay, mommy, no, I cannot do this thing like this. If I do it, this is what is going to result. You understand? She will always kick against it. But you guys know that Imade is not that big. Imade is just 11, so she don't have mind of making her own decision first. So if her mother say do at this point, like guys, she can easily do it. So that is why the Adeleke's family should be very, very careful with her, because now she can be set as a trap to use and get them. What do you guys think? Anyway, before we continue with this gist, hello my wonderful people. Welcome to Valley TV, where we share real naked truth about our celebrities, their lifestyles, trading news. And if you're a lover of gist, you're the right place. Do well to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also share the video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate. One love to you all, and I love you all. So my people, so my Davido's fans, what do you guys think, since the result is already like this? The whole content of the result says she is the daughter of Davido. And of course, Davido has never have doubts mind when it comes to Imade about being his daughter. He has never doubted her, because according to the information, Davido accepted that yes, he did. And guys, you all know, you guys say it was a one night stand. Even if it's a one night stand, he did, and anything can happen in that one night stand. So you guys have seen how it all happened. So it's possible that she might plan it even before coming. She knew fully well that she was flowering and anything can happen after what she did. But just to tell you guys that she actually planned that, she wants to do it with Davido, and not just doing it, she wants to actually, take him for Davido. She came prepared. She came when the whole thing is set, and she knows that she was going to, kind of take him. And that is exactly what happened. She now have a child for him. In her mind, she already used it as a trap to use and set Davido, and maybe make Davido not to go anywhere else looking for a woman he wants to marry, because she's already there. And not just there, she's a mother, you understand? So if Davido should like say, since she's a mother, there is no need of going anywhere to go and look for anybody. He will just cool down and start, maybe preparation to go see her people and all of those stuff. But reverse is the case. Sometimes some things will be going through your mind, but that person who maybe you feel you love might not love you, or maybe, just maybe, he might have already seen someone he's getting married to, and you just be there hoping that he'll be coming to see your people like pretty soon. But at the end of the day, if disappointment like this comes, the whole thing will just scatter. So I feel that, since it's already like this, just like I said, they cannot stop Imade from coming, but the whole family should be very, very careful, even with the way they talk, the things they discuss in the house, so that she will not always carry it to go tell her mother. You understand? So, because no one can stop the child from coming to her father, except if her father say don't come. That is the only way out. And for Sophie, no, you did well. Oh. Yeah, so that is the only thing I can say. You really plan it well. But anyway, Sha, thank God that at the end of the day, things did not work out your way, because, hey, had it been it happen, wahala for day, wahala for full ground. But you guys can see that it did not happen. It did not happen as she planned it. All her plans scattered. And that is where you guys see that Sophia is not happy. She's not happy at all, and that is why now she have used her hand to turn herself the most toxic baby mama ever. Yes, she have done it just because of love, because she feels she loved the video, but the video did not love her in return. That is why I say, it's always good for a man to love you more than the way you love him. You guys can see the video and Chioma now. It's just so obvious that Davido love her with everything in him. You can see it written all over him, always around her, always, kind of making sure she's happy, entertaining her and all of this stuff. You guys can see how it's happening. Had it been, for instance, he settled down with Sophia, I don't think any of these things will have been like this. You'll have been asking what is happening to you, what is happening to you, because of the kind of eyes she wants to use and enter the house. Anyway, guys, what do you all have to say? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Stay safe, guys.